Hello, my name is Sarah McAllister. I'm the founding director of Feng Shui agency. I'm delighted to give you some general tips, but please note they are not to substitute a professional Feng Shui consultant's advice. So now I'm going to give you some general Feng Shui tips. Now, most people who contact me, their main concerns are either relationship or wealth or career. Okay, so the frontage of your property is really important to many functions of your life. The house is literally your body, okay? The front door is literally your mouth. So what you bring towards your house is really, really important. So if we look just at the basic form of your house and forget about the compass directions for a moment, what you want to achieve is nice, well-kept energy or chi, life force energy, coming towards your front door. So that means even if you're in a rented accommodation, you must keep the front of your property in good order. These days you can buy solar-powered lights that you can just dot around the garden to lift the chi and indeed also increase security if you're in a city. Okay, so that's one of the first tips, is to keep the frontage nice and light and bright and well kept. The back of your property, particularly if it's a house, you need to be able to store the energy at the back of your property. Okay, so look out for walls that have broken a little bit, or fences that have leaned over or fallen down or have holes in them. Make sure that the back of your property is really well kept, so that it can store chi, because Feng Shui is talking about the natural world and natural energy that is surrounding us. So we want the chi in our gardens to be wholesome, if you like. We want it to be contained, okay? Another useful Feng Shui tip is to try and avoid purchasing a property that has a toilet or a bathroom either in the center of the property, which is the heart of the property, or in the southeast of the property, which we know is associated with wealth. Now, a toilet flushes water away from the property, and it also takes the water out of the property through the plug holes, okay? Now, why would this make any difference to us? The reason is water is incredibly important to us. We're 70% water. Water attracts energy to its surface. It's been scientifically proven that water attracts energy. So in the Chinese system of Feng Shui, water is considered to be associated with wealth and fortunate blessings and generally good energy. So when the water is leaving the property, it is weakening the directions of where it's located. So if it's located in the wealth position, then it's weakening the financial energy of the property, whether it's a home or a business. Continuing the analogy of the building being like a body, we need to have good circulation, okay? So we need to have hallways which are not full of clutter. You also need to allow the house to breathe. So the trend for excessive draft proofing, although it's very good from an ecological perspective, it actually creates quite a claustrophobic atmosphere. You need to keep the windows open to allow the house to breathe and to allow the fresh air to come in and revitalize the energy. A Feng Shui tip to resolve conflict is to make sure you don't have too much red and black in your environment, because red is associated with the male and black is associated with the female. And when red and black, or fire and water, come together, they fight. So don't have a black sofa against a red wall. It's too much. It's fine for a nightclub where you want a little bit of spice, but it's not good for an office environment or for a home. Another general Feng Shui tip is to do with the footprint shape of the property. If you have an L-shaped property or a floor plan that has many missing areas, then generally speaking, one of the family members is going to suffer as a result. Okay, so if you can try to look for properties which have a stable and square footprint, that is far better. Now, even Winston Churchill used to say that we shape our houses and thereafter they shape us. So I've given you some very basic Feng Shui tips which I believe you can safely apply without any further professional help. However, we're only scratching the very surface of what is a very intricate subject, which is tailored to you, your house and your date of birth. And if you want a professional consultation, my company is www.fengshuiagency.com.